All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, the End Bad Governance protest, which was propelled by hunger, is now snowballing into a Tinubu must go protest. Few days ago, I said Nigeria was close to a situation where the common man will turn on the political class. I said if we liken revolution to a building, then I can conveniently say that Nigeria is at the doorstep of it. If you have any doubt about that, just watch this video carefully. First of all, I was at Eagle Square today and I saw firsthand how police gave up on trying to stop the people. Then I heard conversations between police and protesters where the police encouraged protesters to carry on so their voices can be heard. All these are signs of revolution. Then I saw a couple of videos that prove that the change is near. One of the videos has sent confusion and insane panic, fear into the camp of Tinubu and Shetima, who have reportedly flown out of Nigeria. I can't confirm that, but that's the news flying around. And this particular video I'm talking about embodies all that is needed to bring the freedom that this country needs. When you see this video, you will feel the wind of change. Before I show you that video and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you this pair of videos. You know, the truth cannot be hidden forever. We have come to the last days of APC's propaganda. APC and Tinubu hired some men to counter the End Bad Governance protest. A handful of men who they paid to carry the no protest placards. But these men got to the protest ground and began to speak against Tinubu government. They began complaining about hunger to the point that one of the sponsors of this fake no protest movement got angry on camera. See the video.
That no protest. We come to make him to know that we don't need protest. We need peace in this country. Make him consider us that things are very rough with us. There is hunger everywhere. You can't drink Gary now. Before you say, may you drink Gary now, 1,000 will not take you of drinking Gary. Where we say before, 100 naira, you will drink Gary and do what you want to do. So now, we are coming to make him to know that things are very hard with us. Let him consider us.
Thank you. So we're also going to be talking to one of the protesters who would also give us...
You saw that. Those other guys got angry with him. He was paid to support Tinubu, but confusion came into their camp and the hunger in him started speaking. See this other video.
How we take survive for this Nigeria? Work no day, money no day, everything is hard. See common garri now, 1 cup of garri now is 200 naira. See, I beg, make na help us for this Nigeria. Yeah, we just did a
Mama, I just a video me see the video. Give me 200.
Baba Tinubu, I beg help us. Jagabam help us make everything, especially fuel.
As the them we have for 95.
Fuel, our fuel too cost. To go work now, na wahala. If you go work now to pay money, na wahala. We get hand to I beg, make na help us.
You saw that. Nigerians paid to fly the no protest placards, got to the protest ground and began speaking against the government. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Rare Breed here says, this is the funniest shit ever. Oga, what are you saying? He's not the one saying it. It's the hunger speaking through him. That is it. And this tweet by Ayomi today says, we say people are hungry. They think it is a lie. I'm telling you. And Oshun's first son says, I told you they will join us. Nobody will come to the protest ground and he will not be motivated to fight for himself. We are in critical times, for God's sake. Your propaganda will not work this time around. And this tweet here says, I know they will join us. God knows how to do his things. That is it. And even Shore tweeted, he said, pro-Tinubu protesters bosses to attack End Bad Governance in Nigeria leaders have surrendered and joined the anti-government team, and all are heading now to the Eagle Square. Hashtag revolution now. That is it. They hired bosses, packed people, paid them to go and do counter protest, but those guys got to the protest ground and they joined the protesters. And it sent fear into the Tinubu and Shettima camp. Let us go further. I'm trying to show you why there is so much fear in the Tinubu and Shettima camp. Why they know that those who are chanting Tinubu must go are not bluffing. Let me show you this video from Ojota in Lagos. The same Lagos where Tinubu threw out all his thugs and they went into all the markets in Lagos saying that Tomba Bieda Jadeko Lo fe protest. Say if they burn you well, come out talk say you want protest. Scared people, believing that after everything they did during the gubernatorial elections, if they just warn people like this, nobody will step out. And to be very honest with you, I gave up hope on Lagos. I thought that nobody was going to be able to come out in Lagos. But look at this video straight out of Lagos.
Tell us what exactly made you join this protest, because there are also other groups that we saw that said they don't want to join protest because they think the modality is not right.
Now then, Sabi, now hunger carry me come here. Inflation, the way things have tripled in the markets, that is why I'm here. It affects me personally, it affects me as a human being, as a citizen, and that is why I've come to join the protests. Hunger, inflation, people cannot buy things anymore in the markets. You're a woman, you go to the market, you cannot afford crayfish, you cannot afford egg, even the least gari you cannot buy. Gari is not a rich man's food. My people, gari is almost the same level with rice. And you say I should walk by? I can't walk by. I must join. I don't need to belong to any group. Nobody is more Lagosian than any Lagosian. Nobody is more Nigerian than any Nigerian. We are all Nigerians and it's affecting us equally.
Now, people in government actually pleaded with the protesters to shelve this protest. And their reason is that the president has just been in office for just 1 year.
Yes.
And 1 year is not enough to actually bring about the changes that people are asking for today.
One year is not enough to bring about the changes. But 1 day was enough to increase fuel. 1 day was enough to give policies and instructions that almost ruined our lives. It's all about policies. Make these policies and implement it. You don't need forever. When Buhari was there, they said 1 year is not enough. 2 years is not enough. Till 8 years. He has started again. Same APC government. 1 year is still not enough. People are dying. 1 year is not enough. And within 1 year, fuel has gone to 1,000 TV per liter. How long should we wait?
You saw that. Massive protest there at Ojota, Lagos State. The propaganda of the APC government and the entire political class has come to an end. The protest in Kano State was massive, but we can't bring you all the videos at once. But I have to tell you that the people of Kano went to their state government house and set fire in front of it. Police, army, all of them ran away because they have seen the resolve of the people. They just set that fire to tell the governor that you are in our hands, even though the governor came out to join the protest. What they are trying to tell the political class is that we are no longer subject to you. You work for us. The hunger has given Nigerians the courage that the political class never believed they could possess. There has never been a more diverse protest like this one. Young, old, children, everybody attended. And this is just day one. Tinubu and Shettima's fear increased when they saw the unity between the Christians and the Muslims in this protest. This is a video of Christians surrounding Muslims as they pray on the protest ground. Religion is the APC's most potent weapon of division. So seeing this sent shivers into their camp. But that is not my top video for today. My top video for today is the one that has something that I have repeatedly spoken about in the last 2 days. I told you about the north central states bordering Abuja, Nasarawa, Kogi, and Niger State. I told you how northwest protesters went to finalize protest plans in these states and how they plan to move people from Nasarawa and Suleja, Niger State, into the Abuja city center. I'm about to show you the video that shocked Tinubu and Shettima. This is the video that makes them to believe that those who are saying Tinubu must go are not bluffing. Look at this video of protesters rushing into the Abuja city center from Nasarawa State. They have actually passed Maraba Yanya. They are now in Asokoro, Abuja. See the video. Wow, you saw that. That crowd was chanting one thing: Tinubu must go. Imagine that number chanting Tinubu must go, and you still think it's a joke? That is the signature crowd of this protest so far. We have not seen anything like it. When was the last time you saw Nigerians gathering for any cause in that number? Tell me the number of police you would need to contain that kind of crowd. That's why the police was just driving, following them quietly. I even commend the police that showed up for this kind of protest. I could never show up for this kind of crowd. Not me, as a policeman. No one imposed any curfew on Abuja, but the city center is like a graveyard. Activities have ceased. All those who tried to see if they could do their business today regretted their actions because there was no patronage at all. Just tension everywhere because hungry people are looking at you and you are displaying bread and Pepsi. We are at a brink as a nation. And in all these, two men have been receiving praise in the media. And the men are Goodluck Ebele Jonathan and His Excellency Peter Obi. You know, both men predicted that the APC would be a disaster. Goodluck said Nigerians will regret when he leaves office. He said in 2 years, but in just less than 6 months, people began to regret. And Peter Obi predicted all that is happening now. Pinpoint accuracy. And look at how everything is playing out. Secondly, the APC robbed these two men of their mandates. They were robbed clearly by the APC, but they refused to sponsor any protest, knowing fully well that the failure of the APC will organically bring about a revolution in Nigeria. And that is exactly what we are seeing today. These are great men, for God's sake. I bet may we clap for Peter Obi and Jonathan. These men too much. And seeing all that is happening day one of this protest, seeing how fast this is changing into Tinubu must go, Tinubu has started taking steps. And Pearls just reported, she said, breaking, Tinubu has put up the presidential jet for sale. Too late. If he likes, he should put up Aso Rock for sale. The horse has left the barn. End bad governance in Nigeria. He is reportedly trying to sell the jet. And this tweet here by Guru says, selling off private jet wasn't part of the demand. That is it. Nigerians want to hear something like fuel price has been reduced to 250 naira per litre. And this tweet here by Big Joy says, it will still be sold back to themselves. It is a ploy that we are not falling for. Hashtag end bad governance in Nigeria. And Damilare Odulesi says, the private jet that will be sold to one of his companies, same way he sold Lagos State to himself, don't fall for it. Nigerians don't sabi this man finish. And this tweet by Toby Akimbo J says, too late. Pressure tiwa. Omo, pressure tiwa loto. And Farmers of Thought says, if he doesn't sack one or two people by the end of tomorrow, Tinubu must go. People are already saying must go even if he sacks. And Alako here says they dead Nigerians. They definitely did. And Nigerians are turning up seriously. Anyway, make I leave am here. Make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So don't go away. Anyway, I'm not entering town. I'm just going to rest while we wait for day 2 of the end bad governance.